Okay, gotta redo this live again on the Inku of Ajahn Bunyin. So I'm doing this live because I want to extract this video and put into my YouTube channel. Because it's been some time since I upload video on YouTube. So I don't think I've ever introduced Inku of Ajahn Bunyin, because over the years I've been just selling and selling and selling. So Inku Ajahn Bunyin actually is one of his most powerful stuff. Before this is a video for YouTube, if I don't reply your comments here, never mind, because I'm going to speak in Chinese later. Hey Hans, I'm going to speak in Chinese after I give you a short introduction. It will be a very short video, probably 10-20 minutes. So before, there were people helping Ajahn Pleang to make molds, to make kunpan, or pita, we call Pu Pleang. Usually it is his own handmade stuff like Inku, one of his most formidable Inku, and then his tekut. Usually it's tekut salika. I've collected ones called Mahasethi, but we truly believe it's salika also. Somehow there's a salika spell inputted inside, and then the rest of the Mahasethi stuff, I don't know what's that. Okay, and then way before there were kunpan, Pu Pleang, it's only all this Keung Lang. Highly formidable stuff, okay? Because every time, and he doesn't make much, only a very close people will be only given to all these things if they really need it. And when they are given, they will actually, Ajahn Pleang will actually tell them, please bear in mind that if you have this to woo a lady, and if you've gotten her, please be responsible for life. Because they said, Ajahn, actually many lineage also say that Kuจะลงโทษ. That means teacher Ku, that means up there, will give you punishment if you play her and dump her. Okay? This is what many lineage has been teaching. Hey, sorry if I never hire you back. Because I'm going to do this video for my YouTube. So way before there was kunpan, pita, it is only all this Inku, especially the Inku. He's one of his most legendary stuff. Is actually the Inku. Si Peng Naman Pai, all this, yes, but the one sometimes is also to add to the Inku or the particular item that you use, like Kumantong. But Kumantong also came later. The early years is all the oil Kumantong. So it is still Inku in the very early years and the tekut. So during those days, there was no fake lah. Seriously, there was no fake, because the time Ajahn Pleang is still not famous yet. Things only happen after people tongue start wagging, where wow, hey, these items are really incredible, and then people start flocking to him, and then one day Ajahn Chinapon also found him, and then start helping him make molds to press kunpan, press pita. That's where he got really hot. Right? There is this poster of him in my phone. I can show you later. I'm doing this video here because I tried my own camera. I cannot rotate the camera when I start recording. I tried the YouTube, also I can't rotate. So I gotta do this because I need to rotate the camera here and there. So Inku, if you already have his kunpan, nowadays like if you already have his kunpan, or you have his snake tekut tang, the next thing you should really consider is the Inku, because it really gives a very big Mahasane boost to anyone that's holding one of his authentic Inku. No, I'm not going to speak in Chinese. Should I? Yeah. No, let's put it as English. Okay. So Inku, over the years, the only thing to note that the earlier stuff, you need to know the natural aging of the material, whether it is wood, or if it is ivory, or if it's human bone, or even his powder. Then you must know one man's habit is never the same. Me drawing a stick man and you drawing a stick man, after seeing continuously, you will know that identify who drew which one. Yeah, that's one man's habit. So you must know his silapak, that means his artwork, on the way he carved out the Inku or whatever he's doing, his plak kick. And then you have to know the natural aging of the of the piece of wood or the ivory or human bone that you're holding on to. Or just like I told in morning post, I told you guys, even the bottom, his ivory stuff, people are dipping into hot oil, cooking oil, to make it look brown. And then it looks old by deep frying it. Seriously, thought naman, they use the ivory, it's a real ivory piece, and then they thought naman. They fry the ivory to make it look brownish and old. But under the loop, you can identify that this is synthetic aging. That means they did something to it. In the natural aging, if you use the loop and see, you can see one. The brownish is natural, where the deep fried one is unnatural. Okay, nothing can fake nature. Okay, nothing can fake Mother Nature one. The natural aging. So you need to know how to identify his inku, his powder or his ivory, because his powder there's only about two types of texture, the early and the late, and then the sipeng. It is identifiable. If you have looked closely enough for many years, you will be able to identify. So it is very simple. Actually, I should have more inku to show you, but a lot have been sold already, because I have people collecting his inku. I don't know whether they wear or not, but I know they collect it, because you should know lah. So I'm going to show you slowly. See now, if this one I can shift my camera, see this one. Okay. One of the earliest are this handcuff stuff. This one, actually this one is quite hard to identify, except for the sipeng inserted below. The sipeng inserted below, then we should be able to identify. The texture of the sipeng is correct, so the wood, if you use the the loop and see, you can see the aging of the wood. So that's all you need to know. Okay. Especially the sipeng, this is very important. This is very important, the sipeng. Okay. And then the wood cuff. Okay, this one at least I got a few stuff to see. Ke kao, ke sao is you can't, because many master have all these ke kao, ke sao finds to put. So one thing is the aging of this my volume cork. Is the natural aging of this my volume cork. This one is 找北相one. You cannot fool Mother Nature. You cannot replicate Mother Nature. Okay? And then the pong pai. The pong pai is correct. The texture is correct. All these bones is difficult, because many fake stuff are made with chicken wing bones. Seriously, I'm not joking. But the pong pai is correct. The powder is correct texture. So this one will be identified as genuine. Okay. And then okay, this one will be the sipeng. This one will be the sipeng. This is made of human bone. This is made of sipeng. Sipeng naman pai. This sipeng is a little bit dried up. It's a little bit dried up, and I believe it's really hardened. But the texture, if you have seen enough, then you know that this is the texture. One of the texture. You can never fake all this natural thing. You can never fake this. So no matter how hard you go, you can maximum go 80, 70, 80%. And if you take a look at the bone after prolonged some of the lines will form from exposure to atmosphere. You can never fake all this. Okay. This is Inku. Say so. Okay, and then some of the powders one, some of the powdered one. Okay, the Pi 59 powders. This is my personal piece. I would admit some are really good. Some of the fake stuff are really good. In my early days, I've been tricked a lot of times. For the Inku, for this version, there's a few stuff to see. They even tried to fake the aging of the sai xin. They even tried to fake the aging of the ropes here. by making it yellowish, but it is too synthetic, so you know it's it's fake. So if a stupid idiot use a real piece and then they try to sell it higher because they can put tekut and the size in here, and then you able to catch the size in and tekut is not, then you take the whole piece as fake, then it is lost lah. Do not modify your amulet. Do not modify your amulet. Leave it as it is. Okay, look at the texture. It's very important. Anything that differs from this is not real. The texture all very similar. This is a bit darkish. This one, a lot of sipeng was added, and this one got some special material like I think din pacha, I think. This one you see a lot of sipeng has been added. That's why this is a natural aging. They try to force this color. I've seen a few, but it look too yellowish. This is blue tack. This blue tack. Because there's a hole here. I don't want the air to go in. Okay. This one I think sipeng was added. That is why this thing turned yellowish. This one no. This one only pong pai hakao and herbs. Yeah. Okay, another texture of his sipeng naman pai. This is not Inku, this is Pita Nang Pai. This is Pita Nang Pai. There's a tekut here. We went to the X-ray, so we saw the tekut here. Okay. And then this is also Pi 59, but this is very similar to the Luk Om that I used to sell 2 years ago. The Luk Om Ne Hot, which consists more human bones, ashes than herbs. We call Nerhot. This is sipeng. These are all very powerful stuff. Take it from my mouth. Okay. And then later part, where things were more improved, molds were used, and then they have this. These are all lobolan. They created the mold for Ajahn Pleang. Then I think he would pour mold in his own samnak, where he will smelt all the metal, and then he will just pour in the mold and wait for it to dry. Okay. This batch is also very rare stuff. I just figured this batch is very good for business or sales. Okay, this Inku here. Okay, and then lastly, the earlier stuff, where it's more easier for him, will be buying a bottle, putting some corpse oil in it, the pong pai, and then ke kao, ke sao, and then you use a wood, usually my wallen cock, and carve out Inku and just put in it, and then empower it. And then empower this as Inku. When it is Inku, then the oil is from a different lady from the Namphon. This one I won't elaborate much now. Okay. This one I won't elaborate much. Those who want to see anything of Ajahn Pleang, you can come to my shop. So if you don't know where my shop, in the YouTube comment below, you can just comment there and I'll answer you as soon as possible. Okay, this is my personal piece. Recently, a lot of fake oils have appeared. You just have to know the. I don't really know how to explain now, but I've seen a lot of oil, especially his oil being in Kumantong. Inku actually, I've so far only collected 2 for Inku. One is in gold, it's already in gold, and someone took it the day I stepped into my shop. And this one is my personal piece. Very big bottle, very hair tingling. This one is definitely okay. And then you have the Inku where he will just input it into his Sipeng Naman Pai. This is also another one very difficult thing to play. You're not supposed to smear this on your body lah. You're just supposed to carry it and let it do its wonders. This is not your usual xi peng from off the counter of temple where monks really use just ki peng, those honey wax and other herbs material, and they'll start boiling. This one is a lot of unknown substances and oil that you don't want to know what oil is that. So I tell you, Ajahn Pleang also never ask you to ta. No, Ajahn Pleang will just ask you to carry it. If you really wish to have this someone, or you have this deal, this you want to know this lady, you just have to chant the kata, chant the chant that he gave you, and then you make your wish through them. Okay, like carbon link. Simple as that. So if every time if they help you with something, because they are spirit, we do merits to them. This is what they need. They don't need you to do anything. They only need merit. So in time, their time of reincarnation to a next life is much faster. Better than to be stuck there and be with the Thai call it Sampavesi. ก็คือ Sampavesi means 幽魂野鬼 very 慘文 according to people who knows all these practicing people, they will know that Sampavesi 孤魂野鬼 is very 慘文 very 慘文. This is their karma lah. This is their karma. So they have a flicker of hope, probably from something they did previous life. Then Ajahn Pleang got chance to bring them over to use as all this all this amulet. So if they help you, you just have to just do merits to them and just transfer it back to them. That's so-called transfer it back to them. We call อุทิศบุญส่วนกุศล แผ่เมตตา okay, so all they need is all this. They don't need you to give them money. Okay, so very simple video. Anybody want to see any stuff of Ajahn Pleang? His kun pan, his takut Inku. Actually the Pu Pleang, I just give you one warning, things are beginning to thin out already, because usually after people get complaint from me, I'll tell you the next thing you should take is his Pu Pleang, either the takut or the Inku. You don't have to worry about you being married or not married. It doesn't really matter. This is not something that, this is not Gong Tao, it's not black magic. It's not black magic. It's not gonna make the girl spread the legs for you, but it'll give you a very powerful charismatic boost where people will start to talk to you differently, treat you differently, and then we use these advantages to whatever we're trying to achieve. Get it? So it'll be a very short video, so I'm going to leave it as it is. Go home, extract, and then put in YouTube. Those who haven't subscribed my YouTube, go and subscribe. Thank you.